Mwah. These past few weeks have been amazing. It's been lovely. I've been learning and learning and learning more, even if I am a mom of two. With every child comes with different experiences. Hi guys, let me introduce you to my little pumpkin. Her name is Oledo. Oledo is an African name. It originates from the Igbo tribe in Nigeria. So I am so happy to have my little baby with me right now making this video. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to God. I'm so grateful to my husband, for my friends, my family who has been there, always checking up on me. Thank you. At 39 weeks, when I was pregnant for Oledo and labor wasn't coming, I was not really bothered. I was not too bothered because I felt it was going to be like the first one. I felt it was going to be like the first one. So, but my doctor said that they found protein in my blood, and doctor recommended me to a specialist. And then I went there. I went to the specialist, and the specialist checked baby and said that baby is okay, but she will recommend I have baby as soon as possible. So when I was pregnant, there are just some things that I wanted when I'm having baby. Oh, she's yawning. When I was pregnant, there were a few things that I wanted. I didn't want to have my baby at home. I wanted to have her in the hospital, where everything is just there and organized. The second thing I wanted was for my husband to be there when baby is making her way into this world. Yeah, I wanted her daddy to be there to witness and see the whole process. At 39 weeks, baby was not coming. I wasn't having any kind of contraction, nothing whatsoever. But I wasn't really bothered. I was relaxed, yeah, because my first baby came at 40 weeks. So since we have not exceeded that, I was pretty fine. But then my doctor recommended that I get induced at 39 weeks. So I said it's fine, it's okay. I've not had an induction before. The first baby came naturally, and well, you can always try new things, right? So I decided to go for an induction at 39 weeks, and the doctor scheduled me for an induction that same day. While I was still pregnant, my doctor told me about epidural. She said if I wanted, I can go for epidural. And after some time, I thought about it, and I told her no, I want to go natural, all natural, because for my first baby, I had her natural. So I was like, if I can do it before, I can do it now. I can do it again. So I got to 39 weeks and baby was not coming. There was no sign of contraction, nothing. I did everything that I could. I walked, I ran, I did everything possible for baby to come naturally. I exercised, I tried I tried my best for baby to come, but there was no sign. I wasn't even having a little pain. No, like I wasn't having any pain. At 39 weeks and 3 days, I went for my prenatal checkup, and I was scheduled to be induced that day. So I got to the hospital by 3 p.m. and by 5 p.m. the induction process started. So they wanted to use the balloon stuff, I don't know what they called it, to start the induction process. She said after a while I was going to go home and then come back the next morning. The balloon was supposed to take me from 1 cm to 3 to 4 cm. By the time I went to the hospital, I was 1 cm, and the induction was supposed to take me from 3 cm to 4 cm. So after the first process of the induction with the balloon, they left me for a while to monitor baby's heartbeat, and then they came back and said baby's heart rate is getting low, so that I won't go home, I have to stay. So they will monitor me and baby and see how baby is doing. I was hoping that baby does not come in the midnight. You know, I've not really done this induction of a thing, although my midwife, she explained to me, she told me it was gonna take, you know, a few hours before baby comes. So in the morning by 8 I had breakfast. I think around 8 or 8:30 I had breakfast. The next morning the doctor checked me and she said I was 3 meters diabetes. And at this point I was not even in a lot of pain. I was just feeling a little pain, you know, just like period cramps. It just a little pain. It wasn't even much. And then she talked to me again about the epidural. She said if I want it, I could, you know, have the epidural to help me with the pain. I said no. I did it before. I'm going to do it this time around. She said it's good if you want to have the baby without the epidural, is fine. Okay. So when she said I was 3 centimeters dilated, you know, I was happy because the pain was not intense. It was just small. It was just there. So fast forward to when they started, they put an IV. You know, they were putting me through and they told me everything, but I've forgotten the name of some of those medications they use. They wanted to progress to the next level to the next phase of induction. So they put an IV. My husband had gone home with my toddler last night because she had to go to school the next morning. He came, I think he came maybe around 9:30, and by then I was already screaming. It was hurting. I was feeling the pain, like everything was contracted. The pain was intense. Oh my goodness. My nurse told me that the contraction was coming between 1 to 1 minute to 2 minutes. I was in so much pain. I was feeling so much pain, you know. I couldn't even have enough time to, you know, breathe through it, to rest before another one kicks in. When I had my first baby, you know, I had time to rest. But with this one, I wasn't even having enough time to rest before the next contraction kicks in again. I don't know if it's induction. Oh my word, the pain was so intense. It was so intense. It was nothing like what I saw when I had my first baby. All my body was in excruciating pain. I was screaming. Oh! 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 Ah! Ah! Oh! And I didn't know when I called them. I told my husband, please tell them to come. Tell them to come back. I want to take the epidural. He said, okay, anything that will make you okay. Anything that will make you fine. So I said, come and give me the epidural. And then the nurse came and I told her, I want to get the epidural now. I'm in pain. So she said it was going to take some time, a little bit of time for preparation and stuff. Oh my goodness, I was like, if I had known, I would have, you know, asked for this epidural since. So I was screaming on top of my voice. I was shouting. Oh my goodness. I was in so much pain. So they came to give me the epidural and they told me the risk. At that point, I just wanted to, you know, have my baby. At that point, I wasn't even thinking about I wasn't even thinking about any other thing. I was just thinking about bringing up my baby safe and sound. I'm probably going to make another video and, you know, explain my own experience with when I had my baby with epidural and natural birth, because after the epidural it was it was something else after the epidural wore off. So after having the epidural, I was still in pain. So I told them, I thought after this epidural I'm gonna feel numb. They said yes, you're gonna feel numb from your waist down, but it's gonna take a little time. I was still feeling pain, and then I was asked to push the button each time I feel pain, so so it helps me. So I was doing that. After a while, I felt numb. At that time, I could sleep. At that time, I could talk, I could laugh. I was still feeling the contractions just a little bit, a little. So, but it wasn't painful. It wasn't painful. I was just there. So the doctor came and she broke my water. After a while, she came again and she checked me. Baby was ready to come. Yes. So even with the epidural, I could feel that baby was gonna come. I was, feeling the push. I was feeling the contraction, and the doctors came in and baby was ready to come. I didn't even push up to 10 minutes and my baby was here.
305 Kelsey 21. Let me go grab that lead, okay? You don't have it. Just keep an eye on baby.
She was everything I wanted and more. So after I breastfed baby immediately. They cleaned her up and I had a little tear. The doctor said I had a little tear and all of those things. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna make another video and explain everything that happened with the epidural and everything in that video, so this one won't be too long. Yeah, so that is it, guys. That is it. That was how my bundle of joy came, and then the next day we are discharged. We are ready to go because I was okay and baby was healthy and sound. So thank you guys for watching.